Teresa. Today we're going to go through a general warm-up routine, full body. What you'll need is your yoga mat. Some of you, if you're used to working with a block, you're welcome to have the extra props. If you're working on a hard surface, remember for your knees you can always fold the mat over or have a blanket or a little bit of an extra cushion handy. We're going to come to start in your child's pose. So remember, knees are nice and wide, big toes touching behind you, and from this position we're going to walk the palms forward as far out in front of you as you can. We're going to inhale, start to walk up into your tabletop position. Remember, always holding about 3 to 5 breaths, time dependent. In your tabletop position, what we're looking for here is that the knees are stacked comfortably under the hips, palms directly under the shoulders. With your inhale, we're going to take the gaze up to the ceiling, drawing the belly button as close to the mat as you can, and then exhale, lifting that belly button as far away from your mat, rounding into the spine and tucking the chin back towards the throat. Continue, inhale, lifting up, and exhale, rounding through. We'll do 3 more rounds. So gently waking up each vertebra along the spine, one at a time. And starting to connect to your Ujjayi breath, breathing both in and out through the nose. Coming back to your neutral spine, we're going to work into our base stance for our child's pose, and we're going to start to thread the needle. Left palm coming as high to the corner of the mat as you can, right palm facing upwards, threading through, and I'm going to rest onto the temple. Inhale, slowly coming up. Same thing to the opposite side. Right hand to the top corner of the mat. Left palm facing upwards, threading through, sitting all the way back to the heels. Inhale, slowly coming back up. Okay, finding that tabletop position again. So remember, stacking knees under hips, palms under shoulders. We're going to lengthen the right foot, so pressing that heel as far away from the body as you can. Gently release. Same thing to the left leg, pressing the heel as far away as you can. And release. Good. Slowly start to circle into that right hip. Imagine you're drawing a circle with the right knee. Again, this is one of those that can often crunch and click and make a few strange sounds. Change direction. And you're looking at doing anything from 3 to 10 rotations, but make sure whatever you do in one direction, you repeat in the opposite direction. Stepping the right foot as high up as you can to the outside of your right hand. Always checking that heel lining up directly underneath the knee. We're going to inhale, bring both hands up onto the right knee. This is where you might want that knee cushion on the back left knee. As you inhale, start to press forward, shifting the weight into the right foot. Feel that back hip flexor muscle group slowly starting to release. Taking your left hand down to the mat, we're going to open up, easy twist to your right hand side. And then taking that right arm, wrapping it into the hip, and see if you can take your drishti, your gaze, a little bit further past the right shoulder. Exhale to look down. Bring both hands on either side of the right foot, slowly shuffling back, flexing into the right toes. As you inhale, a little bit of lengthening into the spine, and exhale, see how you go, deepening into your forward fold. Okay, we're keeping the spine nice and straight and working to release into the hamstring muscle group. Exhale, walking the fingertips back, bring that hand onto the inside of the foot, stepping back, and I quite like to sit back and take another child's pose. Inhale, coming back to your tabletop position, again checking, adjusting those alignment cues. Same sequence to the left. So beginning to gently circle into the left hip. Okay. Imagining the knee as that pencil. And change direction. Good. I'm stepping my left foot this time as high up to the outside of the left hand as I can. Checking again, heel lining up to the knee, and when you're ready, placing both hands onto the top knee. Again, if you want to grab the knee cushion, placing it under the right knee, you can do that. Again, feel it out. Sometimes when you come upright, you have a little bit of extra space. Just adjust into that foot. Start to press the weight forward. And very normal to feel slightly more tension on one side than the other. And if that's the case, maybe give it 1 or 2 extra breaths on the side that's feeling more tense. Placing the right hand down to the floor, left arm goes up to the easy twist, and then we're hooking the left hand into the waist. So opening up. Exhale, start to look down, hands on either side of the left foot, walking those fingertips back, straighten the spine, toes are coming away from the mat. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, deepen into that forward fold. Be mindful you're not poking the chin out. We want to keep that nice and close to the throat. Shifting the weight forward, stepping that leg back. And from here, you're welcome to move into a child's pose. From here, you could also go into your Surya Namaskar. So the intention with the series is to keep layering and keep building not only a self-practice sequence, but something that you understand to move from a warm-up to a proper cool-down, and then eventually your Shavasana. Namaste.